gonna try him. We're gonna push ourselves. If we can, that's what. When we walk out, we don't want to beat.
Here's the replay, Emmanuel.
Yes.
There's a right hand to the body.
Yeah, I don't think that hurt him that much.
And then here's the knockdown punch.
Perfect shot. It didn't even hit the belt line hardly on the trunks.
That hurt him, Manny.
Good body shot. Oh, he was hurt there. But his physical side...
They're wiping moisture out of Jones's corner.
His physical size is what has enabled him to be able to absorb those punches.
Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim. 6-0, 60-52. Roy Jones Jr. Gave an extra point for the knockdown in the 6th. Gave him an extra point for the knockdown in the 3rd. Shift in the 6th round. Roy Jones Jr. plunked Glenn Kelly with about 3 or 4 real good left hooks to the body. And then when he finally threw that one that knocked him down, I mean, he had softened him up already because he had hit him so many times in the body. Roy Jones Jr. showed us every move of the book. I love that the way he wobbles that shoulder. Just keeps Glenn Kelly frozen. And he comes in with a hook and the right hand over the top.
You know, this is Roy Jones Jr.'s 24th appearance on HBO. That's more than any other fighter in the history of the network. Snapping a tie at 23, which was held with Oscar De La Hoya. And I'll bet you that in those 24 appearances, Roy has won 90 to 95% of the rounds scored by Harold Letterman.
That's very impressive.
Far more than any other fighter.
He very seldom gets hit.
That punch was low.
That was low, but it wasn't dangerously low. You know, I always wanted to see what would happen if Roy got into a real tough fight. And it's amazing he's had almost finishing his career without ever being in a fight where he had to really dig down.
When you talk about how seldom he gets hit, he's the only fighter in CompuBox punch-stat history to have gone an entire round without being hit by his opponent. Benny Pazienza did not land the punch in the 6th round of their fight against each other.
You know, I always say that regardless of what talent you have, it comes a fight sooner or later where your talent will not carry you there because of the style of the opponent or whatever.
Shane Mosley learned that on Saturday night. Again, once again, 3rd knockdown of the night.
He never saw it.
You know, that's pretty amazing because between rounds, Alton Merkerson, Roy Jones' hand-picked trainer from Pensacola, asked him to go ahead and get the knockout and said, we've got somewhere else to go. I don't know where else they have to go, but they can go now.
They can go. Perfect opponent. Good performance.
Maybe Roy's most crowd-pleasing performance in the past few years.
Yes, he did it. And he needed it, too.
So having watched Bernard Hopkins in Pennsylvania and having been unimpressed,
Damn! The undisputed 60-40, pound for pound, Dave and going down. Huh? How that's your boy? What? Don't play with me. Bernard, that's your fault. You pissed me off. Don't get me started.
I think we just did get you started, Roy.
Yeah.
Something got him started.
Yeah.
Go get that album, baby. February 26th, round 1. Respect from the hood, baby. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the sport. Look up the album. Hey.
Larry isn't here to stop him from doing this.
Yeah, Larry.
Let's take a look at a replay of the knockout. Emmanuel, you tell us what happened.
Roy was just getting in a mode of having a good time at this stage right here. And as I was saying earlier, this guy was surviving because he wasn't that aggressive. And once he started coming in and committed himself, Roy just took advantage of him, caught him with a nice counter punch.
Well, Roy found the trick for knocking him out. He put his hands behind his back.
He said, come on. You can't get any better than this. I hope the young fighters out here don't start trying to do that.
Harold Letterman passes me a note and tells me that referee Max Parker Jr. was about to warn Roy Jones for grabbing the ropes. He never got a chance to issue the warning.
From the underground, bad boy from the mountains. Get it how I live and keep it gutter. That's how we get down.
If you don't punch, I'm stopping the fight. I'm telling you that. Just throw the punches right in front of you. He's there.
I'm all right. I'm all right. He was, Harding was advised to come in, take over the fight, and he walks into a straight left hand. Later in the round, a barrage of punches
that finally sends Harding to the canvas.
Yeah, here's Page, and I think he was just about to stop it at the moment when Harding went down. Now they keep fighting.
Harding is not in good condition right now.
Yeah, and you heard Al Gavin say, if you don't throw punches, I'm going to stop it.
Well, that big, tall Tolliver is throwing those right, straight left hands now. He's tall. Harding cannot see on that side.
That was a huge shot. Down goes Harding for the second time. And Tarver screaming at the referee, why haven't you stopped the fight?
Hey, come here.
Harding is wobbling badly.
Are you all right? You sure? One last thing.
You hear it? Harding, he said, are you all right?
No way in the world. Tarver should have gotten those free shots.
He said, are you all right? And Eric Harding said to him, I'm from Philadelphia. A huge victory for Tarver.
Tarver yelling at the referee, did you want to get him killed? And I'm with Tarver on that one.
He was right that time. The referee was. But then in the long run, he stopped it once he went down.
It's okay now, but oh my gosh, did Tarver get some free shots?
Tarver is getting perhaps a little bit more than $100,000 for this fight. And he chose it to freeze the ball and wait to fight Roy Jones. He would make 3, 4, or 5 times that. He took this risk. Give him the credit. Just as Sugar Shane Mosley is taking a risk tonight.
We needed that kind of action in the light heavyweight division. I tell you that. That wakes up things a little bit.
It was a brave choice by Tarver to take the fight. It appeared to be an extremely questionable choice for the first 3 rounds. Then in the 4th round, all in one moment, you see what counter-punching is all about.
Took his time, all of a sudden, taking the fight all night, giving this guy some confidence. Harding is coming forward without any respect for Tarver, and he gets it. One shot changes the whole boxing match.
So Antonio Tarver cleans Eric Harding up, gets the technical knockout victory, and moves forward toward a possible title shot against Roy Jones. They met, did Tarver and Jones, in the Sunshine State Games in Florida when both were 13 years old.
Wow.
20 years ago.
Bad goes.
Now here we are in round 5.
There it is, the punch that changed everything.
Where Harding
was able to recover from those shots.
Easy target for as he came out woozy for round 5.
Same spot, don't change it, don't move it lower or higher, just go to the same position. There's no defense because he's fought so many right-handers. The left-handers come in and just clean him out. Harding stands for heart. Keep getting up.
Only the second loss of Harding's career in 30 fights.
All night long, straight left, straight left.
And now look at the second knockdown.
He's arguing with the referee to stop the fight.
That's where Bill Page said, are you all right? And according to Larry Merchant, Harding said, I'm from Philadelphia. And Tarver was yelling at yelling at Page the entire time, saying, why aren't you stopping the fight? Do you want to get him killed? And then came back and went to work the ball.
How about we do something to him? How about we do something to him? Let's go. Come on, kid. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, he's on the outs. Give him an opener for that left hook by dropping your right uppercut. Keep it tight. But let him go hard. Come on, you're okay.
CompuBox numbers through 6 rounds. Grant 45 out of 181. Glenn 49 out of 137. The 137, not many. That's why Ronnie Shields is yelling at Gwynn and saying, throw more punches. Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim. I got it 4 rounds to 2. 58-53, Dominic Gwynn. Jim, round 4, he scores 2 knockdowns. He gets a 10-7 round. I mean, 1 point is 10-9. 1 point for 1 knockdown is 10-8. 2 points for 2 knockdowns is 10-7. So Dominic Gwynn with a big point lead. Michael Grant, I thought, won round 6, round 1-2, because Dominic Gwynn got inside and didn't do a heck of a lot. Other than that, it's all Gwynn.
No punches.
You may have heard Ronnie Shields say that Grant is, quote, a dead man. He's even borrowing your language, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Even borrowing your key phrase.
Who did you borrow it from, Emmanuel?
No, that was original, Larry. Little left hook inside for Gwynn. Grant trying the 1-2.
But I think that Grant won that last round simply because Grant is, not busy enough.
I wonder if Grant knows that he won the last round. Harold Letterman had him winning the round, too. I wonder if Grant has enough confidence in him to even realize that he's won a round. Another left hook by Gwynn. And this ought to do it. That was a free shot. That was a free shot and a painful one.
Yep, that lady can start six.
Another left hook by Gwynn. And this ought to do it. That was a free shot. That was a free shot and a painful one.
Yep, that lady can start singing now. That's it. He's finished.
And Benji Estevez stops the fight. Thank heaven. No reason Michael Grant should have taken more punishment after those shots. Ronnie Shields gets what he asks for from Dominic Gwynn. Michael Grant suffers another painfully embarrassing knockout. Well, you heard Teddy Atlas asking Grant not to drop his right hand and allow Gwynn to land the inside left hook.
Every time he gets in close, he drops his right hand. And Gwynn, every one of the knockdowns was in close range.
Thank you.
I asked Mark Breland as he was leaving the room yesterday, what is Gwynn's signature punch? And he held up the left hand and said left hook. The left hook matched perfectly with Grant's deficiencies tonight.
It just doesn't seem to have it to be a big-time fight.
Here comes the free shot. This one will be painful to watch.
Some fighters just never recover from a first big defeat, and Michael Grant was one of them.
He was 6 feet 7 inches tall. He was immaculately built. He had proven athletic talent in other sports. Richard Steele took one look and said, this guy ought to be a heavyweight fighter. But fighters have to want to fight.
Yeah, there's a lot more than that. You just find a guy say, you're big, you're strong, you're the new champion of the world. It's the inside.